Must we always have slum?
Yes, and we were thinking that at the London County Council.
Some of the areas in most urgent need of attention, even before the Blitz, are the industrial boroughs in the east and south of London.
And an east end and a west
the spirit
end.
of the communities is still there. The trouble is their boundaries have got blurred and lost in London's untidy sprawl.
Dirty, dismal houses that should have been pulled down and done away with long ago.
Military objectives missed. Bombs and destruction on homes and schools.
So the schools become, in effect, the centres around which the neighbourhood units, social units, are
These days, everyone is talking about education, and it's largely for the young that it's designed. Proper playgrounds instead of only streets to play. That's one of the first things we owe our children.
Yes, it's rather like the way you plan a garden. You've got to give the plants air and sunshine, and they've got to have room to grow.
You can't stop yourself looking up. After centuries of building on the horizontal plane, London is going vertical. The Thames, silent witness to all of London's past, the last house in the street. Soon it will be gone. Behind it, new flats will make so much better use of the restricted living space, providing clean, compact, labor-saving homes.
It's not an inhuman plan at all, but one that is designed to make life better and pleasanter for all of us.
London, Ronan Point. The Tower Flats where last May 5 people died when part of the multi-story block collapsed.
But collapsed like a pack
other
of cards.
prefabricated skyscraper flats immediately felt they were living in danger.
But big problems call for big solutions.
The gas was turned off and the new electrical appliances were brought in.
There is a vague possibility that those blocks could be rehabilitated, structural
Thousands who live
improvements
high
made,
in Britain's new skyline is at stake.
and general
Money
upgrading.
matters little.
But if that would cost something in the region of £5 million per block, that just isn't on. So demolition seems to be the only answer.
And also, you've got to give them shelter from wet and cold.
And gaps appeared between floors and ceilings.
Literally concrete in the case of many blocks of flats, helping to solve the capital's housing problem. The use of new materials and construction techniques. Skeletons of concrete and steel are now almost commonplace.
They're not an ideal place to live by any means, you know, and if I did get out, I certainly wouldn't come back in.